I'm Jennifer Angel. Hi Virgo. This is my report for you for the week of August the 14th. Okay, so we're in a pretty sort of exciting time at the moment because we're right in the middle of two eclipses. Mercury, your ruling planet, and in your sign is going retrograde this weekend, so on the 12th. So over this period of time, between like 12, 13, 14, 15 particularly, can be quite disruptive. Okay, because that's called the storm of the transit. So once that settles down, well, then you can sort of get back down to business. However, in saying that, it's never really a great time to initiate or sign anything new during a retrograde period, but it's a great time to research, get things organized, for planning, and being in your sign is great for detailed work and just getting together with people, and particularly friends and colleagues, because we've got an opposition this week between Venus and Pluto. Okay, so that, and both of these areas are areas of connections for you. So it's a very positive time to get together and get things organized and to work on things. I would just be hesitant of actually signing anything official during the retrograde period. But you know what, if you have to, then you are the detailed person of the zodiac. So but don't make any assumptions, and it's always good to get someone else to just have a look at things. Great time also to make sure you back up your computer and the electronic devices. And sometimes I find, particularly when Mercury is coming in and out of, when you're in that sort of turn, that storm period, if something doesn't work, I just sort of leave it for, a day or so. Like, for instance, if the toaster doesn't work, then use the grill for a couple of days and try the toaster again, and you know what, it could be okay then. So that's just my personal experience. I mean, sometimes when it doesn't work, it's like, well, that's it, that's the end of that one. But it can sort of right itself, I've found. All right, so we do have a very favorable connection between Mars and Jupiter, and also a square between Venus and Jupiter right towards midweek and the end of the week. So Jupiter is has been all year. It's going to move, it's in your monetary zone. It's going to move out of this area in October. So we've still got a couple of months here. So first of all, if it's to do with money and friends, be a little cautious about that, okay? And questioning perhaps. But it can come together. There's an opportunity to put something together. It could happen quite quickly, but you want to take a step back. Don't be impulsive, don't be too rash, and think things through. It doesn't mean to say it's not going to be good and not happen, but you want to make sure that you have the facts and not fiction, okay? As you would anyway, Virgo. And right at the end of this week and going into next week, on the Monday the 21st, we've got the solar eclipse, sorry, and that's in the sign before yours. So your instincts, your imagination, your creativity is going to be on fire. So anything that you can get together and plan and research and do work on is likely to be a success going forward. So this is a great time to get things together, okay? All right, so the card that I've selected for you is from my favorite page, John Holland's Oracle deck, the Psychic Tarot, and it's awareness. So just to be aware, sort of blends into the background, doesn't it? So particularly with the Sun, Mars, and the Moon coming up with the solar eclipse in that solar 12th house, be aware of how you feel about things in particular. and that's going to be the key for you to tune into your intuition. And when you get those sparks of intuition and sparks of inspiration, then that has a certain feel about it. So sort of get aware about how that feels and to get in touch with that. And generally when you get a little buzz instinct feel like that, then it's the right move. Okay, it's an indication that it's the right move, and a great time to do, ramp up your meditation. If you don't do any meditation, then this is a great time to do that. Okay. All right, so love and luck to you. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Do go along to jenniferangel.com. I have put a variation in the a variation in one of the reading sets, a psychic astrology reading. Oh, and mainly that one. So time and price variation. So you might want to have a look at that. And please subscribe to my channel here if you haven't already, and my newsletter. Thanks so much. Bye for now.